On this night, the Bourne Braves lost to the Falmouth Commodores by a final score of 5-2. Right now, I'm joined by Blaine, McCormick, Alexander Moore. I'm your host, Rob Werner, for some Tomahawk Talk. And Alex, things got started a little rough for Jared Accessory and the Bourne Braves when the home plate umpire got hit. There was about a 20-minute delay. How did you think Jared Accessory, though, regrouped and did it all night?
I mean, yeah, he did regroup after that one. It was just tough because that was the first time we'd seen him actually give up more than just one home run. We'd seen him only give up one home run coming into tonight's game, but he gave up two tonight and 4 earned runs. That's the first time we've ever seen him do that on the summer Cape Cod Summer League, and he proved that he was human tonight. Everyone, they have their bad outings sometimes, and he'll bounce back from me. He's a smart guy. That 20-minute delay probably did not help with either pitcher at all, as that's always tough to come back after a delay, but he'll learn from it. I mean, he was due for kind of a rough outing, and it happened tonight, but he'll be fine.
And he did seem like he was pretty good at limiting the damage, but the offense really didn't seem like it could combat tonight.
Yeah, the pitching staff for the Falmouth Commodores was really on point, and it all started with Cantorino on the mound. He was just rolling through, especially early on, and then you get into the bullpen, and especially with Mikolajczyk and then Jack Little picking up his save of the day, his second save of the summer as well. The bullpen of the Commodores and the starter for today were just phenomenal. And for the Bourne Braves, they're a power-hitting squad. Like, they can really find the bats easily. But it seemed as though that the Commodores really flipped the script off of their numbers on the season, because coming into this game, they were the worst hitting average team in the entire Cape Cod League. And then they hit 2 home runs tonight. So it's a tough game for everybody on the Bourne Braves staff, but a really good night for the Commodores.
But the Braves really didn't get way out of hand. It seemed like this could be a game where the Braves could really fall behind them by a lot, but it looked like the bullpen really did their thing late. Caleb Bolden making his debut with the Braves. Kyle Martin with a pretty solid inning. What did you see out of the back end today?
I was enjoying what I saw out of Caleb Bolden. It was the first time he came out, and he had, 2 scoreless innings initially, and then he went out for that third inning. Didn't give up the run, but he allowed the runner on when Jacob Wallace came in and gave up that sac RBI fly. So that run did get credited to Bolden. But, I mean, like you said, I liked what I saw out of his first outing here for the Bourne Braves. And if he can continue that, we'll have another nice arm out there in the bullpen. And then Kyle Martin, he did a good job. He got himself into a little bit of a jam, but struck out Austin Langworthy, the guy who got the 3-run home run. And that's a big confidence booster for Kyle Martin going later on into the season. He's had his ups and downs, but he can look back at tonight and smile.
So Jacob Wallace did also look good in relief. I apologize for not making that clear. But with the loss, the Braves fall now to 13-11-1 on the season. They've got a tough next 10 games. They're facing Hyannis 3 times, Chatham tomorrow, Orleans in that schedule. What do you see of this team in the next 10 days, Blaine?
They just have to lock it down, really. It's a big day for them in this game because they lost to a Western Divisional opponent, and that's tough when you get later into the season. And the bottom 3 of the Western Division is really a toss-up right now with Bourne, Catuit, and Falmouth all fighting for that last playoff position. So if you're wanting to prove yourself, you got to win against these Western Divisional opponents, and you got to give credit to these Chatham and Orleans ball clubs that have been fighting for their playoff contention spots too. And they're a couple good ball clubs, too, so you have to go right at them and just fire right away. But the wins against the West, that's what really is the key for the Bourne Braves, especially in this week like you were mentioning.
So the Braves lose this game 5-2. They're going to be playing at Chatham tomorrow before being back here on Thursday afternoon. But alongside Blaine McCormick, Alexander Moore, I'm your host, Rob Werner. We'll see you tomorrow.